That's all the time we need.
Oh my god, go Gother!
Oh!
Hello! We are the Normies, that's Naheed, Rana, and Mikey, and we are back to watch 7 Deadly Sins. We are on season 3, episode 15, it says here on Netflix, so I don't know if it's anything different, or season 4. No,
Season 3.
We left off our last sitting on a really good episode.
We did.
We got to meet Meliodas and his brothers, like, I'm calling them their, like, guardian nannies right now.
I like
but, like,
that.
the people that they learned everything from, Cusack and Chandler. And they're fucking powerful, let's just say. And then we also left off on a really, really good cliffhanger. It was a Celestial Arrow, a Gother, and King's combo attack.
Yeah.
And why would they leave us off on that? They should have like ended 2 seconds before that. Like, don't leave me off on that. I'm like so excited.
They left us on they always leaving us on the good cliffhangers, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, but I'm gonna tell you something. I've been pleasantly surprised by how good this is getting, and I think probably because I let some of the like outside noise. It never really affected me, but I think I was just waiting for the bottom to drop, and all the story has done has gotten better and
Oh,
better.
it's so good.
It's actually shocking how good it is compared to some of the things I heard. So I'm just really happy that it's taking off, and I feel like I know more about everything that's going on than like at any point in time ever in this
Oh
show.
yeah, it's a beautiful story at the end of the day.
And he's like, yes.
It is.
But
I'm
guys,
actually
remember-
curious about this anime, Kuroko Basketball.
Yeah.
It just came out, and it's like trending on Netflix right now. It's like really hot.
Everybody keeps talking about it, too.
Oh. Well, guys, we know that you guys like watching 7 Deadly Sins with us, but please remember that this is not a market substitute. Go support the original content. We're watching it on Netflix right now, so watch it there, and then come watch our reaction. After that, leave a comment and a like, because we'd really appreciate that. Subscribe if you can as well, if you haven't. If you guys want more, we have a Patreon, which we do a lot of cool things over there. We have a Discord where we're going to talk to each other about 7 Deadly Sins and about your day. Social media, all links are below, right there, right there. Also, have a great day. Thank you for joining us.
And I think this is a $5
Holla.
Yo, that was really.
Chandler's strong.
Yeah, that was basically the whole entire fight. That was the whole fight. So I'm trying to remember, is Gother dead? Because it seems like he died.
Like, yeah, he disobeyed the absolute spell thing, so...
We gonna see. I think we just gotta get him over to Magic City and let Merlin try to crack this code of this high.
I don't know, man. They seem
person.
stronger than Merlin.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like I do honestly. I can see Gother going because they need to have some kind of loss in this show. They can't just have them always winning. They need to have a loss. I feel like Gother might be the loss, man. Because at the end where he was like, I don't know if I want to...
No, man. He wants more time with them. That's fucked up. No.
At the end, Gother was the only one who technically was like a demon that came from the other side. He kind of like...
He had his time, so it makes sense. I'm not going to lie.
Mm.
It made perfectly good sense.
I really hope he doesn't, because, like, I don't think he would have used his magic powers had he thought, like, Hawk really didn't clean his hand or whatever.
No, I think he did it. I think he didn't care. I think at the end of the day,
he needed to help them.
He needed to help them. He had to do what he had to do. I think he definitely knew what he was getting himself into.
It was a sacrifice.
He didn't want to make the choice, but he understood that it was a sacrifice. Makes sense if you think about it, you know?
Well, I hope he's undead.
Well, and in the end, guys, Rana was right. Hawk should have ate the hand.
Yeah, he should have ate the hand.
Eat the hand, man. It's kind of gross, but you'll be fine.
Yeah, he should have ate the hand.
It was really cool to see little Deanne still be able to fight. Like when Chandler did the dragon claw, she came in a little metalled out.
It's like just blocking it as much as she could.
I was like,
Diana's a fighter. She doesn't
strong.
she never gives up. She is a fighter.
Yeah. What did you guys think of Bond's inner like monologue when he was with the king with Meliodas?
It was very touching. Go ahead.
I liked it a lot, man, because like this whole entire series, he's felt bad because of his shit with Elaine, but then like out comes Meliodas, where like no one knows anything about. He's been really really quiet about it. His situation. It's like far worse. Probably makes him feel like shit a little bit. You know what I mean? He's probably like, damn, bro, I should have been sulking. I should have been seeing what we could do about it and try to fix it. But instead, yeah, man. So now he's supposed to go apologize. He's just like, hey, man, like.
He got real detail in the sense of bringing up the fact that Elaine, I watched Elaine die twice, and do you remember the number? I think it was 108 over 100 and over 120. I don't know. It was a ridiculous number. So, and he watched her died the majority of all of those
He's
times.
been alive this whole entire time. Like he's died, and Meliodas has lived a lot longer than Bond, if I remember correctly.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
yeah, I mean, it's just that whole situation, and what was I gonna say? I feel like it's Bond is trying to kind of figure himself out. You know what I mean? And it takes him a little bit to do so because he is the most human out of everybody. Humans tend to be a bit more stubborn of the races. I feel like and he is a human, but a special human on top of that. So,
I thought that was pretty. It was cool that he brought that up because I was just talking about how I felt like a lot of the guys were surpassing him in power, and I think him being a human, it limits him to a certain extent. It's only so much he can really do.
But he's great.
Yeah, and he's immortal. I mean, he just got dusted.
Yeah.
We also had like a inner monologue from King about Meliodas. Like the boys were having a moment about their boy.
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, man.
To the captain.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Like Meliodas brought the good out in all these folks and brought them together. You know what I mean? And he did that because he saw things differently, and he was just he's just. Think about it, man. He was the demon that fell in love with the angel. He decided to look outside of the box.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah, man. He's
phenomenal. Even if you think about it, for him to make these friends and make these bonds in the midst of him being, and now we know, probably one of the most like depressing journeys you could be on to try to solve this mystery of your soulmate dying.
Over and over.
3 days after she finds out who she is, every time you find her after dying the last time.
That's horrible.
That's just horrible. So for him to be such a light in the midst of all of that and be such a guiding force for a lot of the squad, like it's amazing. It shows good leadership.
Exactly. It shows the qualities of like a true leader because, another thing I think Bond also realized and we should think about too, like Meliodas didn't share this with anybody. He kept it very much quiet to his whole entire group except for Merlin. Merlin, I think, is the only one that actually knew about it.
Because you've been around long enough.
Yeah, so like everybody else didn't know about it. He never ever once, was like, he didn't pout. Yeah. He just let it happen. He kept his feelings to the side and made sure that like everybody else was fine, and then he dealt this shit on his own. Which is like, again, the qualities of like a leader. You kind of keep your shit to yourself, and you make sure that you're. How do I say this? The rest of your constituents, your circle is, better than you are.
How y'all feel about Meliodas' sensei, his guru?
They're strong.
Chandler is strong and scary as hell, and I'm glad he didn't go down that easy either because because Meliodas is strong as shit.
There's no way he was gonna go down.
Yeah, so it's good.
Yeah, but I will say though, and I said it earlier, this episode definitely did show me the difference in animation. Like the way that you can see the difference in quality, especially with like a lot of the back and forth of the beams, because it was just literally the same shot over and over again, and then one, whatever. So like I see what the complaints are, and I agree with you all. But like I said earlier, the story is damn good. I really do hope they. I don't know. I think the new season was already right, and I really do.
My phone let me know when it came.
Yeah, I think it already came out. I'm hoping it's a little bit better. Because I feel like the story, is fucking phenomenal. And like, if they did take time to like work on the animation instead of just busting these stories out, which I understand. I feel like they should have waited. You know what I mean? If they can get a better, they should wait, because at the end of the day, it's quality over quantity for me. And like the story's really, really good, and I know they're turning it out.
And I cannot believe you're giving it this much time. I really appreciate
your
opinion, though.
I'm just saying. I just feel like if they would have like upped the animation on that shit, like
too.
I mean,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Dude, I'm honest and all.
Me and you watch a lot of anime. That's not.
I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. You know what I mean? Like
no, I get what you're doing. You agree with
Re:Zero's animation is really, really fucking sick. Do I think the story is that great? We'll see. It's getting there. Right now, I'm just like, oh my god. But like the story of this I think is really, really good. It took a long time to get to where it got. You know what I mean? And we're truly getting this idea about like we're truly figuring out like where this is gonna go.
Yeah.
The fight between the demons, the humans and the angels. All that, we're gonna see where that goes. Yeah. And I also love how like the story in this is before the world of man and magic were together and we separated. So
yeah,
I maybe the magic separates in this shit. Who knows, bro? Like
they're gonna become human and then
maybe this might be all the end of all.
No,
I hope not.
Maybe he goes
Arthur will lead on.
maybe Arthur causes the human insurrection. Everybody comes and we just humans. The magic
So do
world
we
is
take out
gone.
the mentor?
You know?
Do we take out the mentor? Or do Meliodas have to wake up and take him out?
He has to take him out. He has
I,
to take
I
out.
think it's kind of meant.
He has to take out his own mentor.
It's kind of
for
meant
sure.
to take out his own mentor.
They're so strong.
I think, yeah, it's something.
You got anything we want to touch on?
No, that's it. We got everything.
All right, let's go.
All right.
We'll see you guys on the next episode. We love
Peace.
you.
Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of the 7 Deadly Sins. We'd like to give a special shout out to our super patrons, Sakif, Clayton, Harry Macfan, Exploring Dylan, Aaron, Mr. Momus, and Joe Mags. Thanks again and have an awesome day.